Our next guest has literally done it all. She is a supermodel and a businesswoman, and now she created an ice cream unlike any ice cream you've ever seen. Please welcome the one and only, the gorgeous Tyra Banks.
Hi, Tyra.
Hi, how are you? Hi, you look so great. Tyra, welcome to the show. You're welcome. We were heartbroken, of course, when Jeannie had to drop out of Dancing with the Stars, but we were so touched that you were so emotional. What were you feeling in the moment?
Oh my gosh, I was feeling so much. I mean, the pandemic is already really, really hard. And then, you know, here at Dancing with the Stars, we actually can't hug, we can't touch. Like, I've talked to Jeannie on the phone. I pass her in the hallway. I have to keep passing and give her my love. Like, oh my God, you killed it. Oh my God, I know you want this. And keep walking. And so there was something about her having to go through this and knowing that she couldn't have even the connection with friends and family to have her there at the hospital with her, and that I couldn't hug her in the hallway, or we can't go visit her, or, you know, just this whole thing. And of course she didn't have COVID. She has a whole different thing, but we still have to operate in this kind of COVID world. And so all of that just like kind of came crushing to me, you know, and I was just like, I just kind of lost it.
Well, I want to let you know that I talked to Jeannie this morning, and she wanted me to tell you, Tyra, thank you so much for calling her and reaching out. She thought that was just so wonderful and nice of you. So she wanted me to make sure I told you that, and she's sorry she missed you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. And Jeannie was doing so well. I know that she would still be in this competition right now if, she was killing it. Yeah, so I just
she really was. I also love the love that you show to Mama Mai all the time. We love Mama Mai here as well.
And we all love you. Mama Mai.
I know, and we all love you as the host this season. You always bring the fashion, and last week you actually paid tribute to one of my favorites, J-Lo, for the musical Icons episode. Look at your gorgeous strut to open the show. I am obsessed.
I mean, come on.
Would you ever grace the catwalk again? You look absolutely amazing. Like, if Rihanna calls you up to be in her Fenty fashion show, would you do it?
You know, I keep getting calls from a lot of different people to be in fashion shows, and I keep just going, I don't know. I don't know. You know, I'm like, oh my gosh. I don't know. I feel like you open it and then it's just like, oh my gosh. So I think one day I'll walk it again. One day, like I came out of modern retirement to be on the cover of Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition, last year? So maybe I'll come out of retirement for a fashion show. We'll see. We'll see. But I do keep getting asked. I'm just like...
Tyra, it's been over 10 years since you were on the cover of People magazine, defending your body. And also, when you told people to kiss your fat ass on the Tyra Banks show, I love that moment. How do you feel about the strides that we've made with body positivity and with embracing bodies of all shapes and sizes?
Actually, I think when I told the world to kiss my fat ass was actually 13 years ago. Same time as the People magazine cover. So it was a while ago. And yeah, this was before like social media was at its height, where we had the opportunity to reach for these things and tell the world how we felt. And when, you know, it was more like this, the general press and the fashion industry had control over what was told was beautiful. So I had to use that platform to do that. And that was kind of one of the only places people had that outlet. And I remember after I did that, then I was on the list of Time's 100 most influential people in the world. But that being on that list and doing that was not so much about me. It was about the resounding cry of women everywhere across. Oh my God.
It's okay. Keep going. Keep going.
They'll bleep you out.
This friggin' world that are feeling such pressures, you know, and it's not just about being a fashion model. It's just about in general. So when I said that, you know, kiss my fat ass, like, you know, I started crying. I didn't want to cry. I wanted to just be strong and like proud. But then my director of my talk show, like you guys have your talk show, was like, we ain't doing it over. That was real. That's what every woman is feeling. Take your butt home, and we're going to air this tomorrow. And so, this was before this was a trend and everything. So I'm happy to have been on the forefront of that, but it is so much bigger now and so amazing. We need this.
Agree.
Yeah, we do. Thank you.
I'm like, yes, that was a woo-saw for you. Another thing that has been draining for so many of us has been this election. You recently shared a message on TikTok about mending and reconnecting with friends and family members who didn't have the same political views. What sparked that video?
Yeah. My family, we pretty much have the same political view. So it really wasn't something personal, but just seeing the world and where we are right now, there is so much hate, so much pain, so much division. And Dr. Martin Luther King did not die for that. He did not die for that. And so I grew up learning about his messages, having his speeches at school, and that lives inside of me, togetherness. And so when I said that, that's really what it was about. And what kind of hurts is that people are like, like there's hate and I'm just going to stay in the hate. And it's like, it's easy to do that. That's playing checkers. Right. Let's play chess for our children. Let's have it so that our sons can be safe walking down the street. And that does not happen with hate, even from me and us, right? Like we have to come together. It is crucial for the survival of us as a human species. And so that's what I want for my son. Yeah. So that's where that was just coming from. Like, we got to get past this. This is friggin' crazy.
Totally.
Right.
I couldn't agree with you more, Tyra. And speaking of family, you and your mom are super, super close. Now, have you been quarantining with her? Are you guys quarantining together?
Oh, so yes, we are quarantining.
How is it?
It was so fun in the beginning, and now my mom just will not listen to me. Like last night for dinner, I got pastrami, and so I'm trying to have my son have spices and things like that. She's like, he don't like pastrami. She made him a hot dog, and he didn't even eat the hot dog, and he ate the pastrami. And then she gave him some chocolate milk and some applesauce at 7 o'clock at night, and expects me to put him to bed and not have energy to, And I'm like, Mom, all that sugar is gonna make him be. Ain't no such thing. That ain't proven. It ain't proven that when you give a kid sugar, they have energy. I'm like, well, you know what? He's gonna spend the night in your room. So she's in this phase of just like not wanting to listen at all. Ooh, so it's a little
She's
tough.
raising that kid. She's like, I'm gonna raise him my way. She's like, I did a good job with you. I'm gonna do the same with him.
Exactly. But I'm like, but Mama, I didn't have like syrup and whipped cream every day on my pancakes. I didn't have it. So why does he get to have it? Anyway, I know you guys have